A Victorian surgeon rescues a heavily disfigured man who is mistreated while scraping a living as a sideshow freak. Behind his monstrous facade, there is revealed a person of kindness, intelligence, and sophistication. Hello everyone, welcome to another movie review, and this time it's on the movie The Elephant Man. This movie came out back in 1980. It's considered as one of the best movies of all time, at the top 160th spot. It was nominated for 8 Oscars, another 11 wins, and 22 more nominations. And the top cast in this is, the main cast I should say, Anthony Hopkins, John Hurt, Anne Bancroft, John Gielgud, Wendy Hiller, Freddie Jones, Michael Elphick, Hannah Gordon, Helen Ryan, John Standing, Dexter Fletcher, Leslie Dunlap, Phoebe Nichols, Pat Gorman, Claire Davenport, Ola Pedersen, Patsy Smart, and Frederick Krebs. What a cast, what a cast. Unfortunately, I only know 2 of them, and that's John Hurt and Sir Anthony Hopkins. Yeah. Anthony Hopkins has so many great movies under his belt, so many great movies. And this would have to be one of them. Yeah. So, yeah, no. Is it great, good, bad? Yeah, no. I actually think, to me personally, I just saw this for a second time in my life, and I absolutely love this movie. I think the cast all did a phenomenal job. Nothing to complain about the acting. Everyone did what they were supposed to do for the characters. I do have a gripe with some of the characters in the movie, but it's nothing to do with the actors themselves. Actors or actresses, it's nothing to do with them. I think they all play the parts awesome. There's no really graphics here. I mean, it's a black and white movie. That's not really spoiling anything. I don't think so. It's a black and white movie, and it came out in 1980, there was a lot of movies coming out at the time in color, of course. And this is what I would have to say. There are certain movies that I find should not be in black and white, that were in black and white, and then there's other movies that were in black and white that should be in black and white. Which would I say about this one? I would have to say, if this was in color, it probably would lose something. It would. It's one of those where I find the black and white fits. It fits the story perfectly. And that's going over to the next and last aspect of this movie. The story. Okay, so first of all, I was telling someone today how I was going to be watching this tonight, probably tonight, and yeah, and he said, "Oh, that's such a great movie." I'm like, I remember it being a great movie, and then he told me something about something, and I was like, "Really?" Because that part I did not know what he told me. So after watching the movie, for a second time tonight, second time in my life is what I mean. After watching this, I wound up going on Google and looking things up, and I found out, oh my god, the person that I work with is white. Wow. which makes this kind of like kind of sketchy on me, because okay, this I don't mind telling you guys. Don't think it spoils anything. It's based on a true story. So all the stuff that happened to the character per se, you just feel sorry for him. You do. You feel sorry for him because he had to live through stuff that and what certain characters did. He had to live through all of that, and it's like, yeah, I would not want anyone to go through that, even my own worst enemy, if I had any, which I don't. So that's my only gripe with this movie. Certain things happened to him which should not have happened to him, and I'm sorry for the actual person who went through this. Yeah. But that being said, it's one of those movies. I'm trying to talk about this without trying to spoil anything, and it's sometimes, especially with a movie like this, it's so hard to do. You need to see this for yourself. It's a sad movie, but at the same time, it's such an amazing movie. And going over to IMDb, and they're saying it's considered as one of the best movies of all time. Top 160th spot. 160th spot. It probably would be a little bit higher for me, but yes, I would have to say it's probably one of my most favorite movies of all time too. It's quite up there for me. Maybe not the best one on my plate, but it's up there for me. Anyhow, IMDb with all the users combined gives this movie an 8.2 out of 10. What do I think? Well, my thoughts. I love this movie. I give this none other than a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. That's my rating. You guys or girls, guys or women should go and see this for yourselves to understand what I'm talking about. Anyhow, if you love this movie or did not love this movie, you can let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think, what your thoughts are. I always love the comments, whether you love the movie or hate it. You can like this video, like this review, and you can subscribe to my channel if you love my content. So thank you all for taking time to watch. Join me next time for another movie review I tend to do soon. I am out.